Most people are searching for purpose in all the wrong places. They scroll, they hustle, they build a whole brand before building their internal self, before getting to know themselves. And this is what nobody else tells you about finding your purpose. The ancients didn't search for purpose, they remembered it. Purpose was never something to chase, it was something that you became. And if you've been feeling lost, like something's still missing on your pathway, it's not because you don't have purpose, it's because your soul is asking you to remember. So let me show you how. Hey, beautiful soul, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Virginia and I help lightworkers activate their superpowers with the power of inner work and manifestation. So let's start with something that nobody else teaches. In ancient cultures like Mayan, Vedic, Egyptian, you didn't pick a job title and hope that it feels aligned. You were initiated into your path, your dreams, the symbols on your path, your unique struggles. This was what awakened your calling from within you. And I used to think that I had to figure out my purpose like it was some quiz of life or test of life, right? I did it all, like acting, I tried yoga, I tried retreats, I tried writing, conscious clothing brand, everything. And each thing I tried felt like maybe this is it, but I'm not quite sure. And I want you to realize that your purpose isn't like something that you tick off a resume. It lives in your embodiment. It reveals itself when you stop asking, what should I do? And start asking, what am I here to become? And who am I here to serve? And this is the problem. Most people try to find their purpose from the mask that they've built to survive in this world, from this need for validation. And your real purpose is hidden. It's actually hidden in the parts of you that you've been taught to hide. That inner child, your real identity needs to be revealed first, and then you find your purpose, or your purpose reveals itself to you. And how do we do that, right? How do we get to know ourselves truly? Shadow work. Shadow work is what cracked everything open for me. I started remembering who I truly am. I've started realizing what I really enjoy in life. All of that along my journey was the sacred intel I needed to reveal my purpose. You just got to recognize and understand that shadow work isn't about spiraling into loads of pain. It's about reclaiming your soul's original blueprint. And if any of this is kind of speaking to you, I want you to check the link below because I have a practice that I can guide you through, something that I created over 10 years of trial and error and what really works in shadow work to help you uncover your true identity. And as a result, your purpose comes online. So if you need some guidance with it, just check the link below. I think it's going to be perfect for you. This is the twist that nobody expects. Clarity doesn't come before you leap, before you try. It comes through the experience. It comes through the leaping, the trying. And the moment I stopped waiting to feel ready and just showed up in my full, weird, wild truth, the path started to reveal itself. So if you're watching this and you're wondering where to start with uncovering your true identity, I want you to try this. Start noticing what triggers you in life. The shadow is the map to where you are misaligned. And that misalignment, once rectified, allows you to uncover your purpose. I also want you to start writing down your fears about becoming who you want to be. This is your soul contract being revealed, right? And you're here to break that soul contract. You're here to break those karmic loops. But without shining awareness on what they are, you cannot do it. And then I also want you to take one brave micro step towards your purpose. Even if it's just changing your bio or saying the thing that you've been scared to share, it's actually in expression, your true authentic expression, that your truth and your pathway starts to be revealed to you. But none of that matters unless you let yourself believe that you're actually worthy of the life that you're here to live. And the best way to do that is to start acting like it, not in a fake it till you make it way, but in a nurture the real you kind of way. Find out what you love and do more of that. And when I stopped waiting to feel worthy and I just started doing the things that made me feel alive, that's when things began to shift for me. And it started for me with a huge amount of creativity. I just started letting myself write poems, sing badly, dance in the kitchen, just with my dog, nobody else, right? At 2 a.m. in the morning. That's when I met the part of me that remembered joy. And then I did something even more radical, which I think I highly recommend you do as well. And it's to start traveling, to get on planes, to go to places where you never thought that you would go. You discover so much about yourself in this creativity, in this adventure, in travel. And through, letting myself explore the world without any fixed plan, I learned so much about my true self, my true identity. I also surrounded myself with people who weren't in my normal circle, and that helps you to activate more of your truth. It was those people that saw me in a new light without any of my old stories, clouding their vision, and then that being fed right back to me through their perception of me. And it was in those moments, on mountains, on buses, in spiritual festivals, when I was learning weird new skills I never thought that I'd try. That's when I stopped asking, what's my purpose? And I started becoming it. And this is what I've learned. You don't find your purpose on your timeline. You find it in the timeline jumps. So try a new skill. Say yes to that thing that makes your inner child sing and feel free, and say, finally, someone's listening to me. Change your scenery up. Let your curiosity guide you, not your mundane everyday 9 to 5 calendar, because your soul's purpose is already alive. It's just waiting for you to move like somebody who believes in it. Because trust me, beautiful light being, you don't need more plans. You don't need another certification. You need to remember, if something's stirring in you right now, if you're realizing, yeah, that's it, I need to express myself more, I need to adventure, and I also need to do the inner work, then remember, you can check the link below. I'm going to guide you through shadow work practices that allows your inner child to feel safe in expressing themselves. And it's also about, releasing our fear of the unknown. Often what holds us back from those new adventures, trying new skills, meeting new people, is because of experiences in our lives where were rejected, or we didn't feel safe, or we were abandoned. And until we alchemize those circumstances, until we alchemize those experiences, we won't be able to try that new thing and, allow our inner child to feel like it's expressing ourselves. So yeah, make sure you check out that link. And I want you to remember, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're becoming. And let me know in the comments, what part of you are you ready to reclaim? Sending so much love to you, beautiful light being. Your power is inside. That pathway that you're looking for to your purpose is already there, just waiting for you to walk it. I'll see you on the next video. Namaste.